Here's the lure. Racing Augusta jumped away fairly well. Very slow to begin was Cheeky Imp. It's a conspicuous last, and the reserve Southern Sheen went to the lead. There's a bit of a tangle up back in the field. Being dragged back to last is Norport. Already about 15 lengths first to last into the straight, where the leader is Southern Sheen. Collared on the inside by Itsa Bow and running up out wide Our Request. Further back Augusta, then Cheeky Imp. Well back behind those then came Tamor Dawn with Gypsy Warning there. Well back, and so is Norport. They've completed a circuit now, and Itsa Bow took up the running clear. Of in second placing Southern Sheen. Then on the outside is Our Request. Further back behind those, then on the inside, Augusta. Then came Cheeky Imp. Tamor Dawn's got a lot of hunting to do. And further back, Gypsy Warning. They're not really in the race. Into the straight they come, and Itsa Bow is well clear. It's about 4 in front and goes on to win it well. Second, the reserve Southern Sheen, an inch in advance of Augusta. Tamor Dawn gave away too big a start. So did Gypsy Warning with Cheeky Imp back near the tail. And Norport and Our Request likewise. Ready now. Racing Long Flat Harry came out ducking towards the rail. Itsa Bow and Kaluna's Image are going to clear them though. Kaluna's Image takes up the lead. There's trouble back in the field. Skydiver went via the Cape. The favourites last. Into the back, Kaluna's Image led. 2 lengths, Parisian Girl getting up on the rail. Itsa Bow running on hard. Then Dusty James, 4 lengths away. Long Flat Harry followed by Bronze Action, Forget Swamply Girl and Skydiver. On the turn, Itsa Bow drives through in that gap on the rail and goes to the lead from Kaluna's Image. And Itsa Bow is going to win it well. 2 lengths Kaluna's Image, third, 3 or 4 away Dusty James, I think just in advance of both Parisian Girl and Long Flat Harry. Then further back behind those, Bronze Action, Swamply Girl and Skydiver was always well back.
And away in racing, jumping out pretty well. Bellabore Bell was one of the first to show up, but Itsa Bow has the inside running and kicks up round the first turn. Perilla Lady get through on the inside, now gets to second. Back to third went Bellabore Bell. They were followed then by Forbo. Getting through on the rails next, then Ho Shoy. I'm a Jet switching onto the inside running round now. They were followed further back by Abba Dabba. And last of all, out of the straight, Jessie's Girl. Heading through the catching pen, and Itsa Bow led by 4 lengths to Perilla Lady. In third placing, Forbo. Further back then, I'm a Jet around the outside. Abba Dabba got a bit of a check there, and they were clear of Jessie's Girl and Ho Shoy. Halfway around the turn, though, Itsa Bow was doing it pretty well. Still 4 or 5 clear. Abba Dabba coming out after it with Forbo and I'm a Jet. It's getting tight, Itsa Bow, but it's going to hang on and win a length and a half. Second, Forbo. Third, Abba Dabba. Close up, I'm a Jet from Jessie's Girl. They were followed home then by Perilla Lady. Ho Shoy was further back, and last time a fair way back too was Bellabore Bell.
Racing Itsa Bow a little slow to begin in the centre, and so too was Footrot Fearless, one of the last early best away. Wrath of Khan to lead them clearly from Southern Bend. Then came Footrot Fearless pushing through Itsa Bow. Just in behind that division, Capella's first, followed further back and in squeeze trouble by Patali's Flyer. They were followed then by Mollyville and Braemar Dancer. Off the back they go, a traffic jam up front where Footrot Fearless got a slight check, and going through, Itsa Bow took the lead from Footrot Fearless, who's trying hard. Itsa Bow clear though of Footrot Fearless, who can't get it, and Itsa Bow goes on to win from Footrot Fearless. Third placing to Wrath of Khan. Then came Southern Bend, followed further back by Patali Flyer and Capella's first, and one of the last in was Mollyville. Braemar Dancer back there.
The last 512 the journey, they're off. Away pretty well with Itsa Bow, and Itsa Bow's going to head them off in the run to the first turn. Leads Eagle Gambler. In third placing, Wandillo Kid. Back in behind runners Maud Stream. Further back in the field, Prince Move railing up inside of Swamp Ruler, and they were followed well out of it by Bo Hayes, and also back there Mr. Excelsior off the back. It's a race in 2. Itsa Bow the leader, Eagle Gambler in second placing. They're 10 lengths clear of Prince Move, Maud Stream, and further back Mr. Excelsior. It's Itsa Bow in front, Eagle Gambler getting up on the inside, but Itsa Bow hangs on, wins 3/4 in second placing, Eagle Gambler. 8 lengths away, Prince Move, Maud Stream. Further back then, Swamp Ruler. They were followed in by Bo Hayes, Mr. Excelsior, and Wandillo Kid.
Ready now, racing. Burnley best out from the inside will lead them clearly. Cosmic Knight was last back with Black President, who's in trouble. And around the first turn, Burnley the leader. Joined and passed now around the outside by Yogi Bear, who in turn is passed by Ginny's first. You think there's been more changes than this and you'd find on a newborn baby. Going to third is Itsa Bow, followed just in behind those out wide by Black President. He's still a chance. They were followed then by Cosmic Knight, trying to crowd through Shining Tango. And then Betsy Gal and Burnley into the straight. Itsa Bow the leader, flashing up Black President. Oh, the President's gone under, I think. Itsa Bow from Black President. Third placing going to Shining Tango. Fourth is anybody's guess. 3 of them there, including Cosmic Knight, Betsy Gal and Burnley. And further back behind them, Ginny's first, one of the last ones in.
Wayne Racing, Sir Excellence on the inside, headed off early by Itsa Bow as they run into the first corner. Out wide a Templeton Touch and also Orient Conquest were prominent. They raced toward the back, 300 metres left to go, and the leader was Itsa Bow. Around the outside, Templeton Touch. A length further back came Sir Excellence. They were followed getting to fourth by Shining Tango. Further back in the race then would be Fiery Friend. And a good way out of their ground here at this point were Our Gunya, and back there with it Dodge City. In the straight, however, and this leader's bolting Itsa Bow. It's got it parcelled up. Itsa Bow a mile too good, goes to the line to win comfortably. Running second was Shining Tango, finishing on well. Sir Excellence over on the inside would be third, followed further back by Fiery Friend. Then came Templeton Touch, well out of its ground Dodge City, and the last pair were Our Gunya and last home Orient Conquest.
They're set to run. Race 6, away they go. Galoa Duo out fairly. Itsa Bow was away well out wide. Reeling away was showing speed, and it gets to a clear lead round the first turn. The leader reeling away by 2 or 3 lengths second. Itsa Bow getting to third now was Galoa Duo. In fourth placing Weesu. 4 lengths further back then was Sea Hunter. They were followed by Stetson, well out of it from Najo, and last of all Hollow Filling. Off the back straight, the leader was reeling away. Going to it though is Itsa Bow. Galoa Duo was wide out on the track from Weesu. Itsa Bow goes to the front. Galoa Duo running on, but Itsa Bow a length and a half. Tight for second, reeling away, or Galoa Duo might have hung on, reeling away. Weesu further back in the field from Najo making ground. They were followed home then by Sea Hunt, Hollow Filling, and Stetson was last home. Away and racing, Black Captain a little slow out wide on the track. Rompton Lad showing great pace, is going to head them up round the first turn. Or Black Captain very wide. Getting to second there was Itsa Bow. They were followed now by True Shadow third. Further back in the field then Imperial Black, Sioux Trees Festival Kid. Black Captain's last with a job to do. 5 off the lead, off the back, and getting through on the inside. Itsa Bow went to the front now from Rompton Lad. Further back in the field then was True Shadow, and they were followed by Imperial Black. Black Captain can't win. Itsa Bow in front in the straight, and Itsa Bow will score by a length. Second Rompton Lad, third home Imperial Black. Next then would have been True Shadow. There with it are Sioux Trees Festival Kid, and Black Captain finished at the tail.
By Racing Bonus going away fairly well. Best away was Ginny's First, missing the kick, Corrie Rumpus. And Ginny's First led them around the first turn from Captain Moss. Close handy Bonus gain, followed then by Itsa Bow and Imperial Black joining in. About 3 lengths away then Corrie Rumpus with Hollow Filling, who's going very deep. A new leader, Captain Moss, goes clear of the pack, but Itsa Bow's after it in a thunder. It's coming quickly. Itsa Bow to Captain Moss, followed by Imperial Black on the swing. Into the straight, Captain Moss driving through Imperial Black, and out wider Itsa Bow. Itsa Bow. Itsa Bow's just won from the fast finishing through on the rail job Imperial Black. Then came Captain Moss, followed further back behind them by a Bonus gain. Ginny's First, Corrie Rumpus and Hollow Filling all together.